Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Piccolo goes over to check on the aftermath. There is not a trace of Vegeta anywhere to be seen. Majin Buu has been blown to a million pieces. Babidi was able to put up a barrier to keep himself alive, for whatever that's worth, but every DBZ villain has at least 3 stages to the boss fight. This one is no different. An attack so immense it deleted Vegeta from the plane of existence, and Majin Buu was able to survive it, seemingly unscathed. What can possibly be done about this monster? Not even Goku would be able to do anything. The Supreme Kai was right. Now it seems like nothing can be done to stop this thing. As everyone regroups, Buu's rampage begins. For the first time since the days of King Piccolo, the heroes are so outclassed that they can't even interfere with the destruction and mayhem. Here is where this video will become different. I mostly joke when I call myself an obsessive DBZ fanboy, because while I might seem like it from the outside, I'm not the typical fanboy cancer that plagues any other popular show. I don't think Dragon Ball is great, therefore anything it does deserves praise. I think what happens in the show is so great that it makes me speak so highly of the entire franchise. To put it another way, if you take some sort of magnificent treasure and put it inside of a box, I will point to the box for everyone to see, hoping they open the contents inside. Fanboys see someone pointing at a box and assume the box itself is what's great and anything inside, regardless of what it is, must be treasured. But just because most parts of the show are incredible and iconic, that doesn't mean that everything contained within the story will automatically deserve those titles. It is from this point going forward that really turns this saga into the most disliked in the entire series. So instead of doing what I usually do, pointing out what makes the current saga great while poking fun at the bad parts here and there, I'm going to do the reverse. I am instead going to talk about why this part of the series is so disliked, and on the journey forward, pointing out those few, and I stress few, points that were still iconic for Dragon Ball. I will do this up until the final showdown with Kid Buu, and then I will return to how I normally do these types of videos. From here until the final fight, the name of the game is Fusion. There is a deep irony here, in that Fusion is recognized by every anime fan, and many non-anime fans. It has sprung up a litany of what-if questions and scenarios, and has caused many photo ops to happen. And yet, in the Buu saga, it amounts to nothing. Every new saga finds some way to break the mold, but in this case, they broke a mold they shouldn't have. Anytime a new power or a new attack is introduced, it becomes an important staple. The main characters build off of it in some way, shape, or form, even if it becomes discarded at some other point. Kaioken was not seen again after Frieza, but it was a constant factor until the Super Saiyan transformation for well over 50 episodes. There is nothing in Dragon Ball that ends up being meaningless in the same saga that is introduced, except for Fusion. Putting aside Super as it wasn't even a concept at this time, and not that I think would have mattered anyway, Fusion ultimately amounted to nothing. Gotenks did not defeat anyone, or set up any kind of scenario where that fusion mattered. To explain this another way, Dragon Ball is not a show where you can really do many what-if questions because the entire story will basically amount to, and then everyone dies. So when other people make their 15-minute long videos asking what if Cooler came to Namek, or what if Vegeta went Super Saiyan during the Saiyan saga, or what if Buu hatched in Dragon Ball, you can answer every single question with, that's the end of the show. Everyone dies. With Gotenks, you can't do that. Buu killed all the civilians, and turned the people on the lookout into chocolate. He didn't really even stall for time, as Super Buu would have just spent his time going around killing and eating people as Gohan trained, when Mystic, and in all likelihood would have killed him. Or hell, Goku kills Fat Buu at Super Saiyan 3 like he said he probably could, since he's now no longer stalling for time and trying to let the new generation save the planet instead of him. There was little at stake with Gotenks. He did not have any point or purpose. Vegeta, while being one of my most beloved characters, was almost purely a spectacle. Fusion played no role in the final battle. If you took away the entire concept of fusion and went to the final battle, nothing would be lost, nothing would feel out of place. From Vegeta's death up until the final showdown, you can just explain these few points to someone. Vegeta got the same day 1 pass as Goku, a different Supreme Kai gave his life for Goku to have his, Buu transformed like all the other villains, blew up the planet, and Goku got a new form. Say these 5 points and very little will be lost to people in the final showdown. From the original run, That's 38 episodes you could take away and it would not matter. The next part of poor design, the many forms of Buu. First we get Fat Buu, who spits out Evil Buu, who eats him to become Super Buu. This character here, this is by far the worst antagonist Dragon Ball has ever created. At least before, he was just a mindless creature looking to destroy, created from ancient magic to be an embodiment of primordial evil. Super Buu, on the other hand, I guess he's no longer that primordial evil looking to destroy, because he also wants to face a worthy challenger for some reason now. But if he does, he just goes back to wanting to destroy. There isn't a clear-cut reason for why he does anything. He's just kind of existing. A metaphorical and literal blob of nothingness. Oh hey, it's Gohan's time to shine. I became incredibly hyped for this new mystic form he gained from the gods themselves. Fun fact, after the final Buu fight, Gohan was actually the strongest being alive. But it didn't matter. His powered-up and non-Saiyan transformation was meaningless. I loved Mystic Gohan, but alas, they could have just not bothered with everything they did with him, and the Z-Sword, and the Elder Supreme Kai, because none of it meant a thing. In the Cell Saga, when we got upgraded versions of Super Saiyan, they at least played a role to showcase that you can't just rely on pure brute force to defeat the perfect warrior, and by extension taking away our belief that a mere transformation will be what does the trick. What did Mystic Gohan do? What purpose in storytelling through action did it serve? So again, I cannot, in good faith, treat this part of Dragon Ball the same as the rest. As fun as it would be to showcase my love for Vegeta, it would not be right to do that. That doesn't mean every part of those 38 episodes was useless though. Goku's Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Over 5 minutes of screaming and powering up and the most intense transformation we have ever seen, even to this day. The planet itself shakes and crumbles at his might. The utterly intimidating, piercing gaze. It was not a form that ultimately brought victory, but it was a form that altered the plot of the final fight, and did a fantastic job at towing the line between what someone can do in Otherworld versus what they could do in the physical world. Super Buu was able to do something that no one had been able to do before, stalking everyone on top of the lookout, picking up at every single person. He launches the aptly named Human Extinction Attack.
I've destroyed all remaining Earthlings. Now the challengers. Bring them to me right now.
A global genocide, all as a mere afterthought. Gotenks at least brought back an old and missed feeling from the original Dragon Ball days, coming up with new, unique, creative attacks for all of us to enjoy. Have I mentioned how much I love Vegeta?
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
After some shenanigans, Goku and Vegeta were able to rescue everyone from Buu's body, causing yet another unexpected transformation. Let's count it up. Fat Buu, Evil Buu, Super Buu Gotenks absorbed, Super Buu Goten Trunks and Piccolo absorbed, Super Buu Mystic Gohan absorbed, and now the 7th and final installment, Kid Buu. There's a lot of conversation still happening right now over whether or not Kid Buu was the most powerful version of Buu. That's easy to answer. He wasn't. Vegeta couldn't match up to Fat Buu. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was slightly above him. Evil Buu made Fat Buu look like a joke, and absorbed him. If you want to argue that Fat Buu lost a lot of strength when he split in two, I'd actually agree with you. But Piccolo constantly mentioned how Super Buu was even more powerful now. Then came Mystic Gohan, who was leagues above Super Buu. Then he and others got absorbed, adding even that strength to him. This Buu fought Goku and Vegeta, and they were nothing more than a Yamcha to him. So if you think Kid Buu is above even that, I don't know what to tell you. He is, however, as Kabiru Kai puts it, the most dangerous. Fat Buu was a mindless child who only destroyed because he was told to and didn't know what else to do, and stopped after a friend asked him to. Super Buu, for whatever reason, wanted to fight strong people, and he was even willing to wait a bit for said strong people. When he thought he absorbed Vegeta, he spent the time flying along the clouds and eating sweets. Kid Buu, on the other hand, none of that matters. He exists only to destroy. There is no friend that can make him stop, no strong opponent to make him wait, no food to make him take a break, no sense, no reason. You cannot distract him. One of the first things he does, without any warning or hesitation, is he succeeds where so many others have failed. He blows up the Earth. It is gone, along with everyone left. Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Piccolo, all dead. But he's not done yet, showcasing an even quicker ability to regenerate. Kid Buu goes on a rampage, blowing up every planet he can find. How can this monster be dealt with? For Goku and Vegeta, there is only one way they know how to deal with these problems, and that is to fight. They raise their power levels high enough so Kid Buu can find them. The final big fight of Dragon Ball Z was a spectacle worthy of our attention. Say what you want about Buu's overall design, but his unique characteristics let us experience a multitude of new fight choreography that just would not be possible with a more intelligent, human-like fighter.
He's gonna pay!
And on the sacred planet of the Kais, the action begins.
I'll take my turn now, Kakarot. His attacks are so fast, so powerful. How is Kakarot fighting this freak? I'm no match for him. I'm outclassed in every way. It's going to finish me. This is it.
Thanks for the break, Vegeta, but I've got to handle this. But I've still got a little more fight left in me.
Oh, your strength is truly amazing, Kakarot. Majin Buu has become too powerful for me. It's as simple as that. You're the only one who can fight him now. I used to fight for the sheer pleasure of it, sparing no one. I killed for dominance and to feed my insatiable pride. But you never fought to kill or even to win. Only to test your limits and become the strongest you could possibly be. I see it now. I fought to push down others. You only fight to push yourself. Hang in there, Kakarot. You are number one.
I only need a minute! 1 minute, that's all!
Then I'll make my stand against him for the next minute, and while he's occupied, you power up.
Why isn't it working? I've been concentrating for more than enough time, but I still don't have the power I need. I can't take down Buu! I need more time! Oh, crap! I don't care how strong Vegeta is. If Buu hits him with that ball of energy, he's dead! I can't watch any more of this.
Well, well. I sit back for a short rest and you go cuckoo crazy. Don't tell me you really thought the mighty world champion, Mr. Satan, would tolerate Majin Buu destroying Earth and then the very universe itself!
When it seems like Vegeta has seen his last days, an unlikely savior comes to the scene. Mr. Satan.
You'll regret messing around with Earth and its world champion. It won't be pretty. If you only knew the punishment I'm about to bring down on you so hard, big stuff. Look at this. You want some of this? I'm so sorry! Please, I didn't mean any of that stuff. I was just fooling around, you know? Showing up, playing the big shot, trying to look like a hero. Really?
Something is causing Kid Buu to be unable to just kill him already, and he spits out the previously still trapped fat ball from his head.
Boo!
Kid Buu and Fat Buu start fighting.
Why, you idiot! Not only have you failed miserably at increasing your energy level, but now you've turned back to normal too?
This thing was a total piece of cake for me back when I was dead. But it turns out, maintaining Super Saiyan 3 in a living body burns through energy a lot faster than when you're just a spirit. I'm tapped out.
And Vegeta starts planning.
Hey, Supreme Kaizen Dende! Do you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
That's good! Now go to the restored planet Namek and gather together all their Dragon Balls, and be quick about it!
What?
He's figured out a way to put Kid Buu down for good.
Tell me, how many times have you saved the Earth, do you think?
Well, I'm not sure, but I guess a lot.
So then, why don't you let the people of Earth shoulder the burden for once?
Kid Buu, the magical manifestation of the ultimate evil, must be brought down by the energetic manifestation of the ultimate good. The Spirit Bomb. It has failed twice already, but this time will be different. They will go to Namek, gather the Dragon Balls, and use the 3 wishes to bring back the planet. And then bring back all the people.
Wait, didn't that Majin Buu guy turn me into candy or something?
Oh my! This has to be the weirdest day ever!
Following this, the people of Earth will finally fend for themselves by giving the energy needed for the Spirit Bomb to kill Buu. Vegeta has a line to all the people of Earth. He asks them,
This is why we need the help from every man, woman, and child! Raise your hands in the air, and offer your spirit energy to help us defeat Majin Buu once and for all!
even begs them,
I'm begging you, please! Raise your palms to the sky!
no one will budge. Fat Buu is at his limit, and Vegeta must step in one more time, as Goku takes his shot at pleading for the people of Earth to come to help.
Hey, people of Earth! I'm begging you! Please share your spirit energy! I need everybody's help or this won't work! Raise your hands up now! We're out of time!
A few people who recognize his voice jump in, but they become fearful of the draining effect it has on them, and others just don't care. The situation is dire, desperate. Mr. Satan watches and listens to the selfishness of everyone, and finally lends his own voice.
Why, you ignorant oafs! Now that's enough out of you! Quit yapping and start helping! Or would you dare ignore the request of the great Mr. Satan?
Mr. Satan! Didn't you hear, Mom? That was Mr. Satan's voice just now.
Really? Are you certain?
It's really him! It's
Mr. Satan!
Suddenly, the people take notice. It's no longer 2 random strangers asking for the energy. It is everyone's savior, the strongest man on the planet, Mr. Satan! With his inspirational lie to everyone, they give everything they can. And the Spirit Bomb is ready.
is? This is so cool!
Vegeta's too beaten to even move, and is willing to sacrifice his very existence in order to defeat Buu.
Listen, you gotta do whatever you can to get out of there, Vegeta! Otherwise you'll get hit by this too!
Don't worry about me! Just throw the thing! Do it now!
I can't hold off! I'm sorry, Vegeta!
The Fat One steps in. Mr. Satan pulls Vegeta away, and it is time to end this nightmare once and for all. Goku throws the Spirit Bomb.
Go!
And it hits. It actually hits. But something is terribly wrong. It seems like the amount of hopelessness and despair that Majin Buu is able to generate knows no limits. He stops the Spirit Bomb, and in an unprecedented move, begins to launch it back.
I can't do it! I need more power! Damn it! I'm just maxed out! And we were so close, too!
You talk to Earth! We've got to tap into even more energy for the Spirit Bomb!
Wait! You can't do that, Vegeta! It's too soon! The people of Earth have already given as much as they can! They need to recover too! If you squeeze any more spirit energy out of them, they'll die!
If we don't win against Buu now, then they're all gonna die again anyway! I can't take anymore!
No, Mr. Satan, don't do it!
Listen good! Survival is the only thing that matters now. We can still bring back everyone who dies back to life! We haven't even used the Namekian Dragon's third wish, so the wait won't even be... That's it! Dende, we still have a third wish!
Oh yeah, of course!
In the end, the Dragon Balls, the very item that this entire series is named after, comes through.
As soon as you can, please! Paparito Poro! Goku! We used the third wish to heal you! You should be able to power up! Yeah, I can feel it! My strength's back! Thanks again, Dragon Balls! You're an incredible warrior, Buu. It was you against the universe, and you nearly won. Whenever we cornered you, you just got stronger. You changed forms so many times, even I'd had enough. I hope you can come back once more, but good. I want to fight you again, one-on-one, without all the loss. I'll be right there waiting for you, only stronger. Till then, Buu. It's happening!
Make it count!
You got this!
End it!
There is not a trace of Buu left. No puff of smoke. Not even dust. The nightmare is over. Goku and friends reunite upon the lookout. Fat Buu was turned into a good guy, or at least one kept on a leash by Mr. Satan. After 7 long years of peace, it was all upended in a single day. And after it was all over, everyone got to return to that same peace.
The Let's see how you do against me!
Alright. If that's how you want to play, you got it! Guess you'll have to keep training, huh?
Goku is alive again. Everyone can smile. Videl is a pervert. Besides being the best, what is everyone fighting for again? For something as simple as being able to watch some baby dinosaurs hatch from their eggs. 10 years pass. Everyone has grown up. Goku is still the mindless fighter he's always been. The next generation has even come to be born, and Goku, that sweet, lovable child that we knew, is now Grandpa. Goku announces he is entering this year's World Martial Arts Tournament because he feels there's going to be a special fighter, one that is able to give him a run for his money. This excites everyone and causes many of the old gang to join. Apparently, Goku's Earthling challenger is this, as it is revealed to us all. When Goku made his wish that Kid Buu would one day come back as good guy, someone was listening. This child, Oob, is the reincarnation of Kid Buu. After some back and forth fighting, Goku realizes he still has a lot to learn, and he sets off with Oob to train him to become someone Goku can fight with. A fitting end for a battle-crazed Saiyan warrior from Earth. The final episode to end this saga came on January 31st, 1996. Despite its finale, there has never been an anime that has stuck around so much after its ending like Dragon Ball. Overseas releases, fanfiction, memorable video games like the first Budokai series and Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and fan projects like Team 4-Star kept the series fresh and alive in many people's hearts and memories. Due to the nature of it being an epic saga completely detached from our world, including its cultures, times and places, every new generation that comes along can look forward to the adventures of Goku and friends. Unfortunately, as the Buu saga has told us, peace cannot last forever, and a new villain, one more hideous and gruesome than we have ever encountered, suddenly appeared. This caused our savior, Akira Toriyama, to once more awaken from his slumber.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Holy Jesus!